I am using Mode Meet Volley from Lana Grossa Landlust Merino 120. It is 100% virgin wool, 50 gram, 120 meter. I am using 6mm hook in this project. First, we're gonna make a magic circle like this. Grab that yarn and pull up. We are creating a circle. Make a chain of 3 to begin your project. 1, 2, 3. Yarn over, insert your hook in the circle, yarn over and pull, yarn over, pull to 2, yarn over, insert your hook in the circle, yarn over and pull, yarn over, pull to 2, yarn over, and pull through all the loops in your hook. We just made a puff stitch. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. 1 puff stitch in the same circle, yarn over and pull, yarn over, pull to 2, yarn over, insert your hook in the circle, yarn over and pull, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook in the circle, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull the 4 loops in your hook. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Make the same puff stitch again, same and over again, making the same puff stitch. Once you have 4 loops in your hook, yarn over, pull through all. Chain 3 and make 1 puff stitch again in the same circle. Once you have 4 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull through all the loops in your hook. Repeat that again. Chain 3, 1 puff stitch in the same circle. Once you have 4 loops in your hook, yarn over, pull through all. Now we have 5 puff stitch in total. Round 2, chain 3, turn, 1 puff stitch on the top of the previous puff stitch. Once you have 4 loops in your hook or 3 loops in your hook, that is okay. It's up to you which one you like. This time I make 3 loops in a hook and I pull through all the loops in my hook to make that puff stitch. Chain 3, 1 double crochet after that on the top of the previous puff stitch. 1 double crochet again, and then same stitch on the previous puff stitch, and 1 double crochet again in the previous puff stitch. Chain 3, 1 puff stitch on the previous puff stitch, once you have 4 loops in your hook or 3 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull through all. You can choose one of those. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and place 3 double crochet in the next puff stitch in the previous round. That's 1, 2, and 3. Chain 3, 1 puff stitch in the previous puff stitch. Yarn over, pull through all. This is how it look like. Round 3, chain 3, 2 and 3, turn, 1 puff stitch in the previous puff stitch in the very beginning. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here we're gonna increase, make 2 double crochet in the previous first double crochet you made. 1, 2, and 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 2 double crochet in the next stitch. That is our second V form to make this diamond. Chain 4, 1 puff stitch in the previous puff stitch, yarn over once you have 4 loops in your hook or 3 loops in your hook. Chain 4 again, increase 2 double crochet in the first double crochet in the previous round. 1, 2 in the same stitch, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, increase 2 double crochet in the last double crochet. 1, 2, chain 4, 1 double crochet, one puff a stitch in the previous puff a stitch. That will be your last stitch in this round. Round 4, chain 3. This is how it looked like for your round 3. 1 puff a stitch in the previous puff a stitch. Once you have 4 loops in the hook or 3 loops in the hook, it's up to you. Yarn over and pull through all. Chain 2, 1, 2. 1 puff a stitch in the same stitch. Once you have 4 or 3 loops in your hook, yarn over, pull through all. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Increase 2 double crochet in the first double crochet in the previous round. 1, 2 in the same stitch. 3 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Increase 2 double crochet in the next double crochet. 1 and 2. Chain 4. We are increasing here now. We're gonna make 1 double crochet in the previous puff stitch. 1. Chain 2. 1, 2. 1 double crochet in the same stitch. Chain 2. We are increasing here, as you can see, making 3 double crochet in 1 stitch. Chain 4. This is how it look like for increasing. We're gonna repeat what we did in the other side to the other side. Chain 4, increase 2 double crochet in the first double crochet in the previous round. 3 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. Then increase again 2 double crochet in the last double crochet in the previous round. So this is our last increase in this round. Chain 4, 1 puff a stitch in the last puff a stitch in the previous round. Chain 2, 1 puff a stitch again in the same previous stitch or the same previous puff a stitch. Once you have 4 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull through all. It's not consistent that I'm using 3 loops or 4 loops, but it's up to you. Chain 3 to begin round 5. This is how it looked like for your round 4. After chaining 3, turn 1 puff stitch in the first puff stitch in the previous round. On top of that, just like what we always do. Chain 3. We're gonna increase, placing 3 double crochet in the next puff stitch in the previous round. 2 and 3. Chain 4. Decrease this time. Skip the first double crochet stitch. 1 double crochet in the next stitch. 1 double crochet in the next stitch. 1 double crochet in the next stitch. 3, 4, and 5. 5 double crochet here, stitches in total. Chain 4, 3 double crochet here. 1, 2, 3. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. 1 puff stitch. 1, 2, 3. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. 3 double crochet here. 1, 2, 3, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, skip the first stitch, go in the next, place 1 double crochet, go in the next stitch, make 1 double crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here on the top of the double crochet, skip, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here on the top, place 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, and 1 puff stitch here on top of the previous puff stitch. 1, 2, 3, and this is how it looks like. This side is the same to this side. Round 6, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn, place 1 puff stitch on top of the previous puff stitch. 1, 2, 3, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 double crochet in the first double crochet on top of that. 1, we are increasing, 2, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 3 double crochet in the next, 2 double crochet in the next stitch on top of the previous double crochet. 1, 2, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip the first double crochet, go in the next, on top of that place 1 double crochet, 1, go in the next stitch, make 1 double crochet, go in the next stitch, make 1 double crochet. You have 3 double crochet in total, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, increase 2 double crochet in the first double crochet on top of that, 1, in the same stitch add another 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 2 double crochet in the next stitch, 1, 2, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 puff stitch on top of the previous puff stitch, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, starting to create this nice triangle. What we do here, we're gonna repeat all here. So first this one to here, 2 double crochet on top of the first double crochet you found, 1, 2, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 2 double crochet in the next stitch, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, decrease 1, 2, on top of that place 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 1 double crochet in the next stitch. You have 3, 1, 2, 3, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, increase 2 double crochet on top of that, first double crochet, 1, 2, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 2 double crochet in the next stitch, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 puff stitch in the previous puff stitch. And we are now in round 7, finished. This is how it look like. Round 7, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn, make 1 puff stitch and the previous puff stitch, chain 2, 1, 2, 1 double crochet in the same stitch, 1 puff stitch in the same stitch, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, increase 2 double crochet in the first double crochet, 1, 2, 1 double crochet per stitches, and the next 3 stitches 1 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 2 double crochet in the last double crochet. On top of that, 1, 2, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, skip the first stitch double crochet. On top of the next one, place 1 double crochet, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna increase again here, 2 double crochet in the first double crochet in the previous round, 2, 3 double crochet in the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, and 3, increase 2 double crochet in the last double crochet in the previous round, 1, 2 in the same stitch, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1 double crochet in the previous puff stitch here. On top of that, make 1 double crochet, chain 2, we're gonna increase here, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the same stitch, chain 2, 1 double crochet again in the same stitch, 1, 2, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, increase 2 double crochet in the stitch in the double crochet you found in the previous round, 1, 2. This is how it look like. We are increasing here, 3 double crochet in the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, then increase 2 double crochet in the last stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 double crochet in total in that round, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, skip the first double crochet, go into the next, make 1 double crochet on top of that, skip the next stitch, chain 4, we're gonna increase now, 1 double crochet on the top of the previous double crochet, place 2 there, 1 and 2 in the same stitch, we're increasing, 3 double crochet in the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 2 double crochet in the last stitch, we are increasing, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 puff a stitch in the previous puff a stitch. Once you have 4 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull through all of that. chain 2, 1 puff stitch again in the same stitch. Your same stitch is the last puff stitch in the previous round. This is gonna be your last puff stitch in this round, and we're gonna start our round 8 by chaining 3. This is how your work look like. It's starting to grow. Round 8, we're gonna make a chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 puff stitch in the same or in the first stitch, just like how we always started. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 double crochet in the next puff stitch, 1, 2, 3, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, skip the first double crochet, go in the next, place 1 double crochet there, 4 double crochet in the next 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, skip the last double crochet in the previous round, chain 4, you should have 5 double crochet in total, chain 4, increase 3 double crochet on top of that. It's the beginning of our diamond again, 1, 2, and 3. Repeat the decrease, chain 4 to go in the next diamond, decrease, skip, and go in the next, place 1 double crochet, 4 double crochet in the next 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Skip the last double crochet stitch in the previous round, chain 4, and increase again, 3 double crochet on top of that, 1, 2, 3, chain 3 after that, 1, 2, 3, 1 puff stitch in the middle. Once you have 4 loops in your hook or 3 loops in your hook, it's up to you. Yarn over, pull through all. Chain 2, 1, 2, increase, 3 double crochet in the next double crochet in the previous round. Chain 4. Repeat what we did in the other side to the other side. Decrease, skip, and go in the next stitch, place 1 double crochet, 4 double crochet in the next 4 stitches, a total of 5 double crochet stitches, chain 4, increase, 3 double crochet and the previous double crochet on top of that, 1, 2, this is the beginning of our diamond again, 3, chain 4, repeat the decrease, skip the first stitch, go in the next, make 1 double crochet and 4 double crochet in the next 4 stitches, a total of 5 double crochet again. Over and over again, repeating this. Leave 1 double crochet in the previous round because we are decreasing. Chain 4 and increase 3 double crochet in the previous puff stitch, chain 3, 1 puff stitch in the previous puff stitch. This will be your last puff stitch. Round 8 completed, and this is your work look like. It's starting to grow. Repeat the diamond process. Repeat rounds 6, 7, and 8 to grow your project. Follow the increase-decrease process to form a diamond. After 2 puff stitches round in the middle, you need to increase. Start your diamond again on top of each of double crochet stitches to grow. Another way to start a diamond is placing 3 double crochet on top of the finished diamond. Your last round should be repeating round 7, and after that we are working for the edges. I am now in round 38, the size that I want. Chain 9 to begin the edges. 1 puff stitch in the 4th chain from the hook, insert it there, make 1 puff stitch. Once you have 4 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull through all the loops in your hook, just like the puff stitch we made before. Yarn over, pull through all that loops, make a chain of 3, insert your hook on the top of the puff stitch anywhere you want. I prefer in this area here, and make another puff stitch. Once you have 4 loops in your hook, yarn over, pull through all. Close it by making a slip stitch in the bottom of that first puff stitch. Make a slip stitch here. I did not make it now, but later I decided to make a slip stitch there to close it. But it's up to you. Make a chain of 6 once you're done with this circle 1. Make 1 slip stitch in a chain 2 space. Repeat what we just made. Chain 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 1 puff stitch in the 4th chain from your hook. Insert, make 1 puff stitch. Once you have 4 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull through all that loops in your hook. Like that. And then repeat 1 puff stitch again. Insert your hook on the top of the previous puff stitch, make another 1 puff stitch. Once you have 4 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull through all that loops in your hook. Close it like a shell and make a slip stitch. Chain 6. Make a slip stitch on top of the puff stitch. This is your work look like. Repeat that again. Repeat the whole process. Chain 9 to begin. Make 1 slip stitch, or make 1 puff stitch in the 4th chain from your hook, just like what we did before. Yarn over, pull through all that loops in your hook, make another puff stitch by chaining 4 or 3, 1, 2, 3. Make 1 puff stitch in the bottom of the chain that we had, just like so. Cover it like a shell and make a slip stitch. I try to close it to make a slip stitch to close the opening. Chain 6 again, slip stitch 1, 2, insert your hook, make 1 slip stitch. This is how it looks like. Repeat the whole process again. Make a slip stitch in the first double crochet. On top of that, this is your work look like. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Go in the next stitch, yarn over and pull, yarn over, pull through 2. Repeat that until the second last stitch of this diamond. 3, 4, 5, and last one. Once you have 7 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull through all the loops in your hook. Chain 1, make a slip stitch, 1, 2, 3, and last one is on the top of the double crochet in the previous round. And then you're gonna repeat the edges where there is a ball or a shell covered with each other, just like this one. And then slip stitch in the middle of chain 4. Repeat again. I'm just showing you now where we are going to make the slip stitch, or where we are placing the edges. So insert your hook on top of the diamond, place one slip stitch there. This is how it look like that. Just show you where we're placing the edges or this hanging things there. Slip stitch and chain 2, like in the middle, and then slip stitch here again. Here we're gonna repeat what we did in the other one, like this one here. We're gonna repeat that. One double crochet here, 1/2 double crochet here, and 1/2 double crochet again, like that. Not exactly fully half double crochet, but we're making a puff stitch style. But this is just like a decrease part here, just like what we did in the other one. And then we're gonna repeat again what we did in the other side. Close, and then securing that opening there by making a slip stitch. It's up to you if you want it also. And then completing our edges, design, and make a slip stitch here 4 times. This is 1, 2, 3, and last one 4, or just until you get done. So we're gonna repeat everything what we did here all the way to the end of our shawl, and then that's gonna be it. So just showing you where I am placing all these edges or making the slip stitch, just to see where we are gonna be. So just like that. Here, from here, make one on top, and here in the middle we have 2 of this. One here, 1, 2, and then another one is 1, 2, and another one again, repeating the one we had before. That's basically it. Here, let me show you where I place the edges. We are in 3 double crochet, place 1 slip stitch there. After making the edges hanging, repeat the hanging one again, and then in the next double crochet to make a slip stitch. This is how it look like, and another one again, 1 slip stitch on top of that. To make it easier, just repeat what we did in the other side to here. And that's it. We've officially finished crocheting this beautiful shawl. It's been such a rewarding journey from start to finish, and I'm so excited to share the final result with you all. I love working on this project, from choosing the perfect yarn to seeing it all come together stitch by stitches. Whether you're looking for inspiration, tips, or motivations for your own crochet projects, I hope this video has been helpful, and this is such a labor of love, and I'm thrilled with how it turned out. If you're working on a similar project or have questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I'd love to hear about what you're working on or answer any questions you have. Also, let me know if there are any other types of crochet projects of tutorial you would like me to see or share in the future. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any future uploads. Thank you so much for spending time with me today, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, happy crocheting.